Hello everybody, my name is Dougals. Today we're gonna do something. We're gonna go to this marker. We are gonna do this DLC quest if we can manage to make it up this hill. Come on, you can do it. All right. Let's go ahead and do this DLC quest.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
About the danger on the roads.
Sir, can I ask you about something?
Of course, Henry.
Well, I thought since we chased the bandits out of Pribyslavitz, the roads would be safer.
And they're not.
Criticizing your liege lord, are you? And what, in your opinion, should he do about it?
Oh no, I don't mean anything by it. Just that it surprises me.
Easy, lad. I'm only pulling your leg. You're quite right. The roads really aren't safe. Mostly due to one thing.
Well,
My garrison is a shamble these days. I lost most of my men in Skalitz, and what I'm left with after Pribyslavitz is hardly enough even to guard Pigstein. Let alone guarding the roads and patrolling the rest of the province. I simply don't have the men.
Uh-huh. I understand.
That is,
why are you
I
just
didn't
over there
have the
like...
men. As it happens, you've come at just the right time. Recently, I asked an old acquaintance
Did you guys
for
see
help.
that?
Sir Kuno of Rickwald and his mercenary band. The men who ride with him are a rough lot, mostly former convicts, but they're as capable as any squad of soldiers.
Well, excuse me for being so bold, but there's plenty of mercenaries around. Surely you can find a more respectable band?
You have a point, lad, but
I don't know if he actually
I'd
was
like
or
to
not.
tell
Now I'm
you I
kinda
talked to
second-guessing.
Kuno because I trust him. But actually my reasons are of a more pragmatic nature. You see, Kuno owes me a favor, so he'll serve me free of charge.
So, you want me to join them?
Yes, but that's not all. I told Kuno I'd send him a guide, but really what I need is for someone to keep a close eye on him and his men. Someone reliable. And I'd say you fit the part. Go and report to him at his encampment. You'll ride with his band on patrols and make sure they don't get too disorderly.
I'll do it. I don't
All right.
care.
I'll go
You
and
know?
report to him.
Sounds like a
Excellent.
fun time.
He set up camp between Ratai and Ledechko. It's a good base for covering the province. Good luck, Henry. And watch out for yourself.
I will, sir. Thanks.
See you later.
All right. Now I feel like I'll end up doing some of the repetitive side quests off camera, just to get them out the way.
Yeah.
As they don't seem too important. Like these going out, kill bandits, come back.
I'll be with you. I'm looking for Sakuno.
Buddy?
Sakuno? Baron Rickvold. Isn't this his camp?
I'm getting
You
the
won't
silence
get
right
nothing
here.
out of him. You must be Radzig's man. I heard he was supposed to send someone.
Yes, Sir Radzig sent me as a guide. I'm Henry.
I'm Jakey. And this here fella, we call the Stone.
I can see why. What's up with him? Cat got his tongue.
No, more like the dog got it. The executioner's dog. When the executioner ripped it out of him. Anyway, you better come along with me. I'll introduce you to the other fellas. And the chief.
All right.
These here are the Bearman brothers. Petter and Jan. They're a barrel of laughs. Except when they're too drunk to string two words together. Like now.
That
Don't
makes
get on the
sense.
wrong side of them, though. When their blood is up, well, it ain't a pretty sight.
All right.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, I'm sure.
Never mind the fancy poses, Stefan. You're trying to kill the fucker, not teach him how to dance. And you, Dangler,
This must be the guy in charge.
stand your ground. Don't let them lead you round by the nose.
Sir? Well, sir, this is Henry. From Lord Cobler.
Ah, it's about time Rads had got round to this. We need someone who knows their way around these parts. Leave off with the bowing and curtsying. We don't hold with that tomfoolery here. Jakey!
You got some pretty cool armor.
Where the hell are you sneaking off to? Go to the farm and get water. The lads are thirsty.
But I went last time.
And you'll go next time, you ungrateful pup. Get your ass moving. Snot-nosed brat. You pull them out of a pile of shit, and they thank you with back talk. Where were we? Oh, yeah. We need a guide who knows these parts.
Uh-huh.
So I hope I can rely on you, Herman.
It's Henry.
Yeah,
Right.
it's Henry.
And as I said to Radzig, I don't want to carry any dead weight. We could find ourselves in some very tight situations where every sword counts.
I know how to handle a sword, all right?
I've heard a lot of fellas say that. They still ended up on the wrong end of one. We'll find out.
Well,
Stefan, take a break. Dangler, let's find out what Harold here can do.
it's Henry.
Sure.
You got a
problem,
hearing
Chief.
problem, bud? Alright, I'll let you go first, you know.
You're dead.
After all, I'm just a guest here. Oh. Not today, buddy. Back off. Back off. Okay, bud. I'm gonna need you to calm it down real quick, like.
Well,
What'd you call me?
you didn't fare badly at all, I must say.
I.
You can ride
know-
with us.
All right, good. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. You don't know what you're letting yourself in for.
You know, we'll just skip through this.
Drop.
All right, shall we go on patrol?
Should we ride out?
No point in going out now. It'll soon be dark. Come back at first light and we'll get going.
All right.
You can sleep here in the camp if you want. There's room enough. And you ought to get better acquainted with the fellas.
All right. I'm gonna go around and talk to these people.
Henry, I want to have a word with you.
All right.
What is it, Jakey?
The stone wants to talk with you, if you can call it that. Probably about that ring.
What ring?
Ah, no one told you about it. The fellas call it the Ring of Bacchus. It's a kind of game we play. Kuno gave us this ring. It's just a worthless bauble. But when we're at the tavern, Kuno pays everything for the man who has the ring. So we steal the ring from each other and try to trick each other. Well, actually, just the others. They won't let me play. Kuno says I'm too young to get boozed up.
That sounds like a lot of fun. But I don't have the ring, so why does the stone want to see me?
He probably wants you to steal it from someone. Since you're new, the fellows will talk to you, and it won't be suspicious.
All right. I'll have a word with him.
All right. Tell me something about yourself,
Hey,
too.
Jakey.
A ring of
Jakey sent me to you.
buttholes.
Something about a ring? Mm-hmm. I suppose you want me to get it from someone? Mm-hmm. Who has it?
Peter Bearman?
Peter Behrman?
No. Oh, don't tell me it's Kuno.
You mean Kuno?
Okay. Dangler?
Does Dangler have it?
Ah.
All right. How should I get it?
Oh. Well, I got the ring. So I take it you want it.
I got the ring from Dangler. Yeah, well, I suppose there's not much more either of us can say about it. Yeah, thanks to you too.
Alright, what do you give me? Silence is golden and other myths. What skill book is that? Or is it a skill book? Oh, on speech. Alright, guys. Let's do this.
Should we ride out?
Oh, you'd like to ride out, would you? Wouldn't you rather leave us sitting here on our asses, waiting for you a few more days?
Sorry, I had a job to take care of.
A job? I believe Radzig assigned you to us. So this is your fucking job!
Look, it's Sir Radzig, okay?
Sir Radzig.
You can call him what you like, Henry. Just remember you're riding with us. I'd like to head to the north. Is there anything interesting that way?
North of here, Samapesh and Merhoyed are that way, and Talmberg is a bit further on. There's stables in Merhoyed.
I wouldn't mind paying a visit to those stables. We can go through there.
And from there?
From there, we'll follow our noses. Something interesting is sure to turn up. Feel it in my bones. Mount up and let's go.
Sure.
Chief. Alright, let's do this thing. We're off to a rocky start. Yeah, I'm not staying at the back. You can look at me all you want.
What a fine day, eh, brother?
Indeed, brother.
You know what I like best about days like this, Jan?
The scent of chamomile wafting from the hillside.
Among other things.
Ah, like the rounded hills, rising.
Alright, you guys are slow.
Soft and deep sunlight.
And the fertile valley below, spreading wide and inviting.
Dew glistening in a mossy hollow.
The sweet aroma of honey in the air.
The sturdy poplar, standing tall and erect.
Aye, it reminds me of that day. The day when the two of us fucked Fletcher's ma.
Very true. Stuff like that.
Your ma's a stuffed bird. I stuffed her myself.
Damn.
I can't smell any chamomile.
Well, men, how are things?
May I?
Yes, Fletch?
How shall I put it? I'm a little concerned about the prospects in these parts, Chief.
Oh, how's that?
I've been looking around, and if you'll pardon me, it seems to me that we've been stuck for a long time in the arsehole of beyond.
It's not Paris, France, I'll grant you.
I
I mean to say it, I haven't got any pet or arrows since the day Jakey joined us. It makes me uneasy, Chief.
I see. What about the rest of you?
I don't know what Fletcher's moaning about. There's plenty of booze and loose wenches nearby.
Not to mention fools in the taverns who don't know when to stop rolling those dice.
Dangler?
It's the arsehole of beyond everywhere we go. And it always makes me uneasy.
Jakey?
Fletch can complain. I was supposed to get a suit of armor, and all I got was a shitty kettle hat.
Sorry, but they don't do hauberks in girls' sizes.
Oh, well, how did you get yours then?
All right, I appreciate your honesty, lads. Don't worry, there will be plunder. We're here to fight. To the victor the spoils. That's how it's always been. But no purse of silver will shed blood for you on the battlefield. That's what this company is for. And I hope you never forget the golden rule. You can joke all you want, moan all you want, but nothing will keep your skins in one piece better than trusting your leader, who you choose by your own free will. So don't ever forget that.
Amen.
Chief,
Okay.
I think there's something going on over there.
Yep, looks like it.
Let's go! Behind me, and keep your eyes peeled.
I'm right behind you. I mean, I know where we're going, so...
Yeah. What do you think we can expect this time, fellas?
Russian, hidden in a piss pot under the bed. Nice chunk of beef. No one there would eat it.
On account of it, just fall out through the holes in their bellies, eh, brother?
My mouth is already watering, brother.
Yeah.
You can touch the purse.
Once you get your hands on some
Yeah.
food, I'll be happy to pay you for your hard-earned grub.
Yeah.
Poor old Fred. Never gets to see the action.
What about you, Dangler? What do you expect to find?
Utility in human suffering, like always.
It's full of good cheer, eh, Dangler? Why
Alright,
don't you take a leaf out of Stone's book?
I'll start searching over here first. Let's see.
Still smouldering. Whoever torched it can't have got very far.
Yeah, we got a dead villager.
Question the survivors, if there are any.
Jesus Christ, what a massacre. They weren't even armed. No signs of resistance. They simply slaughtered them like animals.
Looks like they came
Like it
from
happened
that way.
fast. They can't be all that clever or they'd have taken the wagon.
Alright, we got anything in here?
Poor wretch.
Damn. Alright, whoever did this is gonna die. What do we got here?
Kuno will want to know about this.
Well, doesn't look like anything's here. Any tracks?
Did you find any tracks?
Some, a horse or two. They rode off through the meadow towards dawn. They were avoiding the road, which is interesting.
Towards dawn?
Meaning towards the east. Apart from the mounted ones, there were some men on foot too. Well weighed down.
Well, they can't move too fast then.
No. And what's more, they left a trail of blood. One or more of them might be wounded. Either that, or they dragged off some poor bastard from here.
Nice work. Thanks.
Alright, well. Yep, we're gonna go track them down.
Yeah.
Maybe they went this way. He did say they went to the east. I would say they definitely went to the east.
Yeah.
I can move faster than all of them.
Yeah.
If they're traveling on foot, or at least some of them.
Yeah.
I don't think they went that far.
There they are.
Who's that?
My way and another 8 your way?
And read up 24. That's not fishy.
How do you mean, fishy?
Well, I could live with 25. If I went your
Do I not have a bow? I don't have a bow equipped.
What's going on there?
Ain't nothing going on over here.
What's that? Get on with it then.
Look, I'm just standing here. If you can't see me, that's a you problem.
What have we got here?
Oh.
Kunda.
Fuck, that hurt.
I'm gonna
Whoa.
enjoy this.
Lost your grip.
Alright, which one of y'all's gonna hit me?
Is that all you... You've got to be kidding.
Get out of my way.
What's the matter? Come on.
Whoa. Did I? Alright. Baloo. Was that all? I'll take your better piercing arrows. You can keep that. Look, I'm only after stuff that's gonna make me rich. And you ain't got any of that. Piercing arrow. I mean, that weighs like practically nothing, so I can take that. Piercing arrows, I like. Is that someone right there? One way to find out for sure.
Hey, who's there? Hey, who's there? Who's there?
Okay, we got at least 3.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh, how dare. Hey, hey, don't you touch my dog.
Come over here.
Mart! Mart!
Alright, I'll come down this way. Hello. Well, not today. Like, I'll fight you all over this meadow. Oh, now you're bleeding? Now you're gonna get desperate.
Go fucking hell.
Yep, he just fell over. Alright, you've got an axe and you've got a sword. Well,
Yeah. No more fooling around.
alright. You said no more fooling around, right? Alright. Time to loot. I mean, 400. It's not bad, but it's not what I accept. Maybe I don't need to be looting these guys. I mean, 250. Weight of 2. Those will add up. Oh man, but 1,000. Like, I can't resist the thousands. It's just too good. $85 groschen, 300, like 800. That's pretty good too. All right, headscarf, riding boots. You know, nothing good.
Well, look what's come crawling out from under some rock.
Did you just ignore all this combat that went around? Look, man, I'm so confused for you. All right. Cumin spurs, 350 I'll take. Some groschen, okay. Well, looks like we best be getting back. It is this way, right? Alright. Letter and shield.
I found this shield in a shed along with a letter. Seems like someone left us a message.
Show me that. I know that, Chris. It's the House of Zul. A dangerous lot, God's truth. I don't think we'll find anything else here. We'll stay here a while, just in case. And you should go and report to Radzig what happened.
I tracked down the raiders too.
That's not all. I tracked down those raiders.
You did? Where are they?
Well, they were a short way off to the east, in the woods, dividing up their loot.
Were? They're gone now? Which way?
Down. To hell, where I sent them.
Hell
What?
yeah, Henry.
Jesus, Henry. Are you out of your mind?
Well, I took advantage at the moment of surprise.
Christ above, I've met some mad bastards in my time, but... Alright, I'll send someone there to scout around. Meanwhile, you have a snoop around here and see if you can find anything interesting.
Alright. Well, I guess it's off to Sir Radzig now. Yeah, he ain't too far. Yeah, we'll be back. Alright, Sir Radzig. I come bearing news that you want to hear.
Greetings. What do you need?
I've got bad news.
Sir, I'm afraid I have some bad news. We came across a burnt-out farm near Mercenaries.
Christ. It seems Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
Now, this is something else, sir. We found a shield there with a crest. A tricolour star on a blue field.
I know that coat of arms, unfortunately. It's the House of Zul.
There was a letter there, too.
Show it to me. Although I think I already know what it will say.
Here you are, sir.
Alright.
Unscrupulous beast. Cruelty and malevolence. I challenge you to face me in a duel. Defend your honor. Antinomius wretch. Well, that's nice. Signed, Hagen Zul. As I expected, old grievances coming back to haunt me.
Yeah, makes sense. What are we gonna do?
Well, what are we going to do about this?
You and Kuno's band will just have to deal with Hagen and prevent further mayhem. The longer he's marauding around these parts, the greater the chances that I'll finally have to succumb to his conditions.
So you'd fight him, if it came to that?
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. But maybe there's something else behind this challenge. Maybe it's coin he's after. Who knows?
All right. We'll deal with him, sir.
I'm sure you will, Henry.
All right.
I'd like to ask...
Sure.
This...
Yes. Huh?
What?
That...
Well...
So...
But you...
Yeah.
What...
That...
What?
It...
How...
Good luck, then.
All right. Time to go to Kuno in the encampment. Kuno. Kuno. Hey, Kuno, watch where you're fucking going. Shall we go on
I've
patrol?
been to see Sir Radzig.
So how did he take the news?
Well, he wasn't exactly happy about it.
No.
I can well imagine. I wouldn't want the Zul's plundering my estates either. If I had any.
He wants us to carry on patrolling the area. There's nothing else for it.
That makes sense. I don't think he'll come to us. So we'll just have to hope we run into him. I'd like to check out the big forest to the north, and then carry on via Ujits.
Sure.
Mount up then, and let's go.
All right. Why does this seem like an ambush?
Please, can we stop for a bit? My arse is aching, and I've such a thirst I could drink a moat dry.
Same here. What do you say, Chief?
Not to worry. We'll reach it soon. We'll spend the night there.
I heard they've got a peculiar priest there. They say he drinks like the devil himself.
There's nothing strange about that. Every other man of the cloth is a swill pot.
Or a lecher.
Or both.
Oh.
Quiet. Listen.
For the love of God, help!
All right, what's going on?
Please, sir, help me.
Don't worry, lass. Nothing to fear. We're with Sir Radzig, in the manner of speaking. What's the matter?
These brigands came. The menfolk fled and left us there. They started pillaging the place, drinking whatever they could find and smashing things. I ran off, but the other girls, You've got to save them. Please, I beg you.
Easy, lass. Drinking, you say?
Aye, sir. They rolled the casks into the courtyard and started swilling like pigs from a trough.
Well, as our old cook used to say, if you want to make a proper goulash, you should soak the meat in ale for a while to soften it first.
Ah, let them get well soaked, and then go and chop them up. Good thinking, Chief.
Makes sense, makes sense.
What about the girls? Those men, they were...
I'm sure your friends won't be getting nothing they ain't had before.
Well, unless they be nuns.
All right, Henry, yep, this is where we step up.
Kuno, the girl's right. If we delay, her friends will pay the price for it.
I appreciate your advice, Henry. But it's caution that'll keep you alive, not chivalrous deeds.
Look, you promised to protect the fiefdom.
You promised Sir Radzig you protect his fiefdom, and that means his subjects too.
Come on, it's not like their lives are in any real danger. Hagen's men just want a bit of fun.
A bit of fun? Are you fucking serious? You know very well, Kuno, how innocent girls can end up after a bit of fun with animals like that. Well, I, for one, am not going to sit back and let it happen, even if I have to creep in there myself and try to rescue them.
Oh, all right. It's not the smartest thing to do. But let's go and tackle those fuckers if that's how you want it.
Good. Thanks.
Right.
All right.
We better try and save those girls from Hagen's brutes. Let's go!
Alright, let me open the quest log.
Who wants their back covered?
My right arm is stiff since last night.
Alright, it was up this hill, right? Look, y'all do whatever you guys want to do. I'll meet you guys there. I don't delay around these things. I can't see a damn thing, though. Alright, I'm starting to see things. Okay. Holy moly.
You're going to cry now.
Hiya!
Good work, lads.
So, where's those damsels we so gallantly arrested?
Alright. Better piercing arrows, some Groshin, you know, we're just gonna loot around. Alright, yeah, y'all go drinking. Better piercing arrows, some Groshin. I'll take that and that. Alright, well, I do believe that's all I'm gonna loot in this darkness. Talk to the members.
Well then, reckon you can take me on?
Wanna
You
fight?
want to have a scrap with me?
Scrap? That's putting it in vulgar terms. I want to challenge you to an honourable bout of combat. You've nothing better to do right now anyway.
That makes sense. Let's have a wager.
All right. But let's make it a bit more interesting.
You're a man after my own heart. Tell you what, let's make it a lot more interesting.
I'm all for it.
Well, a wager like that will bring a bit of excitement into it, at least.
You're very sure of yourself, ain't you? Well, you're not the only one. So let's do it.
Yes. Let's do this thing. Boop. Boop. All right. Thought it was a 500 wager, but
Come and have a game.
I like to play some dice.
Always. I've got some.
Well, that depends what you...
I've got a shield, a jupon, and a very fine embroidered hat. The shield's got the Rickfald crest, a nice piece, handles well, and tough enough to take quite a battering. Then I've got this combat jupon. Not only does it look good, but it'll help keep your skin in one piece. And then there's this noble hat. It's not a lot of use on the battlefield. It'll certainly make a big impression on folk.
Let's go with
I
the
like the
shield.
sound of that shield. I'll play you for that.
All right, but what will you wager? After all, fine.
All right.
This should be enough.
That'll do me.
I don't really care for the heavenly die, so we'll just do that.
So, bring it on.
All right, let's see if we can win. $1,000 off the rip. Ah, he's sticking with 300.
Finished.
Yep. It's okay, I'm up 700. About to be a lot more. You're gonna need a miracle, buddy.
Now I'm for the chop.
Yeah, ain't happening for you. Sorry. We'll roll again. Okay, that'll work. You know, 350. Okay,
We'll
well,
see.
you're on a low number game right now. You sticking with that? Going 600? No? Can you do it? No.
That's it.
Odds are getting slimmer.
God's holy hat.
That's what we say. Alright. Lucky plan die. Shrinking die. Alright, let's roll again. We got our 4 good die. Odds forever be in our favor. That's the strip die.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going is good.
Yeah. Look, I'm
Not afraid of
I'm here
anything,
for
eh?
it. Let's have a little risk. We got plenty of leeway. And we
If I
roll
was in
again.
your shoes, I'd pass while the going is good.
$12.50 right there. And that's
Enough.
a win.
Done with this.
Alright, we'll sit down with y'all.
They left us some damn good booze here. And as my old man used to say, the fire of battle must be quenched. Of course, the only battle he was ever in was with Ma. but still, it fits. Anyway, I hope you'll drink with us.
Why not?
Sure. Why look a gift horse in the mouth?
My words exactly. Me and the lads were just saying how we know nothing about you. Most of the folk around here have hardly been further than the village market. But you must have seen a thing or two.
Right on scallots.
That I have. I suppose you heard about the raising of scallots.
Aye, I heard. And Radzig told me you're from there. But that's probably not the kind of story to go with wine and good cheer.
My encounter with Lady Stephanie.
Do you know Talmberg?
Aye, I do. It's that castle on the hill, not far from here.
That's right. Sir Divish is the lord there. You might have heard he was locked up in his own castle for 7 years by another lord he had some dispute with.
I remember hearing something about that. How did he get out?
His wife, Lady Stephanie, managed to get justice for him in the end, with the help of the provincial council.
Right. But I thought you were going to tell us something about yourself, Henry.
I'm getting there. It's to do with the young Lady Stephanie. She took a liking to me and asked me to help her get some things for her cousin's wedding, which I did. And she was very, very grateful.
So the lady was nice to you. That's a charming story. Not exactly bard material.
No, you don't get it, Kuno. She was very grateful.
What you... No. Never. You and the lady of the castle.
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise for me, too.
Are you mad? Did it cross your mind what her husband could do?
No, I suppose. But I was caught up in the moment.
Jesus, Henry. Let me give you a word of advice. We're not from here, so it doesn't matter much. But I wouldn't go telling that story around these parts.
Of course not, don't worry.
There's another.
Let's see. The bathhouse capers with Sir Hans.
Have you heard of Sir Hans Capon?
I heard his name mentioned in Colleen, in connection with some wench, as I recall. A young dandy, eh?
Yeah, that's him. He's going to inherit Ratai once he comes of age. I run some errands for him now and again. Well, once we were at the baths together, and his lordship wanted to seduce one of the bath maids.
Naturally, that's what the baths are for, among other things.
Yeah, but with Sir Hans, nothing is ever straightforward. First, I had to play strip dice.
That's good. Did you win?
I did, but I had to strip myself anyway to get into the tub. Only, no sooner had I done so, than his lordship demanded wine from the castle cellars, which is a long fucking way from there.
I reckon you're a man who can't resist a challenge.
If I'd been sober. I went all the way there and back in my undergarments, and no sooner was I back than he sent me to pick flowers for the girl from the castle gardens.
It's starting to sound like a fairy tale with 3 wishes.
Well, actually, he probably did have a third wish, but he didn't get a chance to say it.
How's that?
Well, I got back only to find the girl's sweetheart, some guard called Arsenballs, well, that's what Sir Hans called him, trying to drown him in the bath.
Drown a nobleman over a wench. That's
Yeah.
balls, all right.
Well, Sir Hans was naked and drunk, so he didn't look very noble. Anyway, I tackled this fella and saved Sir Hans from him. It could have all got out of hand, but it ended with only a few bruises. Sir Hans never got his way with the girl, though.
All that trouble for nothing.
Makes sense, you know?
Tell us another.
All right. How I preached in church.
I was trying to track down these bandits who raided the Neuhof stud farm, and the trail led to Ujitz. I made the acquaintance of the parish priest there.
Oh, I've heard some stories about him. Apparently he's quite a character.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
putting it mildly. But he does keep his word, and he sure knows how to drink.
A typical man of the cloth, eh?
I don't know about other priests, but Godwin can booze like a master. So we ended up in the local tavern. What can I tell you? Wine, women, and song, you know how it goes. Well, we lost track of time a little, and then the bailiff came barging in and tells us it's past curfew and we're to clear out.
Oh, yeah.
Was he on his own?
No, he had some men with him. I'm not sure how many. It's all a little blurry. Anyway, we explained to him politely that we had no intention of ending our enjoyment. So, after a bit of discussion with the bailiff, we carried on. Next morning, Godwin was as green as a frog and hardly able to walk. And then he realised he had to say mass.
That's a show I'd like to see.
You should have been
Well,
there
he couldn't
for it.
do it. So he got me to preach the sermon.
You? Preaching? You're joking.
Well, I did my best. Of course, I wasn't in great shape myself, so I'm not sure what the flock made of it.
My word, you're a dark horse. A nice story, but let's just drink.
All right. 7 tankards of ale and a bottle of something later. All right. Where are we going to now? We gotta meet with Kuno in the encampment. Well, we're here. We just watching the sunrise.
Jakey, go and scout ahead. Don't want us running into any surprises. See if there's a good spot for us to camp.
Right, Chief.
What's the matter with Jakey? No back talk.
I gave him a swig of schnapps at supper. Perhaps it made a man of him overnight.
Or that boar piss of yours took away his will to live.
Ah, we're singing. I like these shanties that we're singing. Oh, shit.
Brother, where are you? All right, Henry. I'm coming, brother.
Second! Catch the horses!
They're on the river bank.
We have to get back to the bank, quick, before they cut us off.
I think we got this.
Back the way we came! At them!
All right, I'm coming.
Jesus Christ!
Oh.
Look, you better not die. Oh, hi there. Look, stab him. I got him distracted. Oh, hey. All right.
To the left! Go left!
There's a couple of y'all down there still. Alright, maybe we can go back to the sword. Okay, well, we're managing.
To the woods! We'll lose them there!
Okay. Everyone survive? Everyone's good? Hey, Kuno.
What now?
I don't know. They could be lying in wait for us anywhere. Someone must have snitched on us. We should split up and get the fuck out of here.
So every man for himself?
Just so.
You
Alright.
think it was one of the band who betrayed us?
Look around for yourself. Who's missing? Jakey. That's who. I sent him on ahead, and he knows which way we're going. That little fucking Judas! When I get my hands on him, he'll rue the day he was born.
I'll find him.
I'll try and track him down. He can't be too far away.
No, it's too risky. He could have Hagen's people all around him. All we need to do is get out of here in one piece.
Well, you say that, but I'm gonna go find him. Right out on the 4th mission.
I
Let's
see
do this.
everyone made it back in one piece.
Thank Christ. Someone up there must like us. Somehow we always manage to get out of these sticky situations.
Well, someone up there, or someone down there.
Yeah, right. Well, the main thing is we made it.
So we'll go patrolling again?
We will, but not you.
What? Why not?
I found out where Jakey is. I want you to grab him and beat everything he knows about Hagen out of him.
Alright, where do I find him?
Where is he hiding?
He isn't, the little shit. He's drinking away his 30 pieces of silver in some alehouse, bold as brass. The inn on the meadow, or something like that.
The inn in the glade?
Oh.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'll get going.
I'll get going then.
Go. And when you find him, deal with him however you see fit. Just make sure you find out what he knows first.
Right, Chief.
I want to talk to you.
Alright, you there. What's it about?
What's it about, Stefan?
Ah, Henry, the very man I wanted to see. I heard you got the ring from Dangler and gave it to the stone.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Let's not beat around the bush. I could use your help too. I think the stone has had the ring long enough, if you get what I'm saying.
Alright,
I'll help you. I've got nothing else to do anyway.
I want to steal the ring from the stone while he's asleep, but that fella sleeps with one eye open. He needs a little help with sleeping soundly, and I've got a feeling you're the kind of man who knows how to arrange that kind of thing.
I'll pinch it from him.
Supposing I steal it for you?
If you think you can do it, whatever. Either steal the ring or bring me that sleeping potion and I'll do it.
Alright. Stone. Peter, Stefan. Look, the stone's gotta be is he over here? Look, don't mind me. But we are gonna save. And I swear, if you rat me out.
Fuck! Hey, who's there?
Come on. Of course, it's the last one. Hey, Stefan.
I pinched the ring from the stone. Here it is.
Well now, Henry, I hope you'll take it as a compliment when I say you're one sneaky fucker. Here's a little something for your trouble.
All right, what'd you give me? 100 groschen. I'll take it. Old whore.
Mother of God.
What are you standing around here
You
for?
waiting for someone?
Not anymore, young man. I was waiting for you. You look like...
Why? Do you know of one?
Now, handsome. Don't... There's an old grandad sitting in the alehouse there. Yesterday he made use of my services and he said he'd pay me in the morning. Only now he pretends he doesn't know me.
What's in it
What
for
do
me?
I get?
I'll give you half of what you get off him. It ain't a lot.
I'm on it.
Take care.
All right.
To the women, God bless them. Let me have some grub. Whatever's quick.
Let me guess, he's up here. How am I in a private area? I think I talked to you.
Good health to you.
I'm looking for Jakey.
I'm looking for a young fella by the name of Jakey.
What about him?
I heard he was seen here.
Maybe, but he ain't here now.
And can you tell me where he might be?
No, I can't. He's a guest. And if I went mouthing off to anyone who came by about who was here and what they were doing, it wouldn't do my reputation much good.
Do you know Kuno of Richwald?
Do you know who Sakuno of Rickvold is?
Nothing escapes me, lad. He's that mercenary who's been patrolling these parts of late.
Well, this Jakey betrayed his trust and lured him and his men into a trap, including me. I'm sure you realise Kuno is pretty keen to lay his hands on this Jakey, and anyone who stands in his way is asking for some serious trouble.
Yeah.
Eh? I'd never do that. Not me.
Well then, where did Jakey get to?
Well, I was gonna throw him out on his ear at first. He strolls in here like some lord, ordering people around. He's nothing but a snot-nosed brat. But then, he showed me the weight of his person. Well, business is business. He stayed here a couple of days. Yesterday evening he was boozing here. And then went off to the woods with some wench.
To the woods? That's a very broad term in these parts.
Someone said they saw them heading south across the meadow. There's pine woods there and cliffs, and that's where they went. The girl's father was here with her, a merchant. As soon as he noticed she was gone, he went off to look for her. You might meet him.
All right. Thanks.
Take care now.
Look, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Alright, if I was Jakey... Let's see how big of this area... Oh, it's not a very big area. About right here. Actually avoiding... Okay, Jakey.
Ah, shameless hussy.
Down here.
Looks like Hansel and Gretel went this way.
Hey, you there.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
What's going on here?
Marie, my daughter has run away. That's what's going on. Some people at the inn said they saw her running this way with some fellow. And not far from here, I found her scarf.
I'll have a look.
I can have a look for your Maria, if you want.
You do that?
Of course.
Yeah. It's my duty.
Helping my neighbour in his hour of need is my Christian duty.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You said you found her scarf here somewhere.
Yeah, it's right behind you.
Right past the shrubbery there. Hanging on a tree.
I'll have a look that way then.
God be with you.
So... I'm looking for clues. Who am I talking to?
I'm glad you're here, Henry. I thought I'd be stuck here till Judgment Day.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I picked up this wench at the inn, see? And we wanted to go somewhere quiet. Only the bitch whacked me on the head with a rock and fucked off with all my coin.
Did she now? And which way did she go?
I haven't a clue, but I reckon as far away from her father as she can get. She won't be going back in a hurry.
Oh,
I've met some mad wenches in my time, but that one was a piece of work. She could have just asked me for coin, instead of trying to smash my skull right away. And then to leave me like this.
That's poetic justice.
I'd say that's the pot calling the kettle black.
Listen, Henry, that thing with Hagen, I didn't want to, really. But they kept threatening me. And then they offered me coin. Jesus, Henry, I've never seen a pile of coin like that in my life. Kuno wouldn't give me as much as half a groschen for a cheap wench.
Yeah, my heart bleeds. Enough. Tell me where I can find Hagen.
Hagen? Lord Zul? Yeah, I'll tell you, Henry. We're still mates, right?
Look. Are you out of your mind?
Mates? After you dropped me and the others in the ship? You know we could have all been killed at that ford.
Jesus, I know, Henry. I'm sorry, truly. But look here. If I tell you where to find Zul, you'll let me go, right?
Let you go? That rock must have really scrambled your brains.
Henry, I'm really sorry. I swear. Those fellas scared the wits out of me.
I can believe that. But why didn't you tell us about it? You didn't have to betray us.
Exactly.
I don't know. I was confused. Please, let me go.
First, tell me where Hagen is, and then we'll see.
I won't say anything as long as I'm tied up. I know how that goes. I'll be left here for the crows.
I understand. Kuno's a swine, you know? Speech.
I know what you mean, Jakey. Kuno's no less of a bastard than that Hagen. They're all birds of a feather.
Yeah, right? But why ride with them then?
I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? Why there are wars and slaughter? I don't have time for philosophical debates. I just want to know where Hagen is.
See? You don't even know why you're riding with Kuno.
Right, I really need a lesson in morals from a pillar of sanctity and humility like yourself.
How did I fail that speech check? Why did you snitch?
Why did you have to betray Kuno? You could have just taken the money and done nothing.
Yeah, just like Kuno would do. You've only been with us a while. If you'd been riding with him as long as I have, you'd see through him. He passes himself off as an angel of mercy, but he's as much of a swine as any common footpad.
I don't know.
You're an ungrateful brat, Jakey. There's lads of your age work in the field and sweating in forges, and no one pampers them. But you get a chance others can only dream of, and what have you done with it?
But they don't risk ending up gutted in some ditch, day in, day out.
Funny you should say that, since you just came pretty close to it. And for what? You go boozing for a few days, and then you get duped by the first wench you run into.
You don't want to talk? All right.
You don't want to talk? All right. But I can leave you to rot here if I want.
Look. Look at this. Like, I figured he'd be tied up to a tree. But I just think I'd be able to see him.
Well then, are you going to talk?
Like I said.
All right, I'll untie you.
I'll untie you.
Thanks, Henry. I knew you wouldn't leave me here.
Spit it out, quick.
Sure. Hagen's planning to lead a raid on Summerpesh himself. He wants to torch the whole village, soon.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's awful. I'd like to stay here and talk about it, but if that's everything, I'd rather be on my way.
Yeah. Look, I would kill you, but I can't see you. So get out of here before I change my mind.
Thanks, Henry. I owe you one, if we ever meet again. And since you've kept your word, I'll tell you one more thing.
I'm all ears.
It's something Kuno was always talking about when you weren't around to hear. He kept cursing that he was fed up with running around for Radzig, and that it's not the first time he's done his dirty work for no reward. So I mentioned that to Hagen, and he put together a nice pile of coin for Kuno.
What? He's planning to bribe Kuno?
Exactly. And what I know of the chief, he sure likes the jingle of silver.
Fuck.
I keep telling you he's a swine. Well, glad I could help. So, I'd better get going before someone else turns up looking for me. Maybe we'll meet up again sometime, Henry. And I'll pay you back.
No offense, but it's not a meeting I'll be looking forward to.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so we gotta go back to the encampment. Nice.
That's a good... That's my...
Look at you go. Alright.
I have news of your daughter.
Oh? But she's not with you. What happened?
That little vixen bashed Jakey over the head and took his money.
Clever lass.
What?
Who cares? The question is, where's Maria? Why hasn't she come back?
Well, it's not that I feel sorry for that sneaky bastard, but you seem suspiciously happy with your daughter's behaviour.
Yeah.
Well, Maria's a big girl. I'm glad she's able to take care of herself. So where is she?
I don't know. She cleared off after she robbed him.
The little bitch.
What?
Never mind. It's not the first time she's done it. Anyway, I'll wait here a bit longer.
All right. Well, I'll be on my way.
Run along. God be with you.
I'm curious.
My little girl! Come back! What belly? Maria! Come back! Hear me? Maria! This is all her mother's doing.
Oh. I can't save, so we gotta make this quick. All right, go to sleep. I'm out of here. That is off to Ledechko. Oh god.
You call that?
Don't you kill my horse.
You get what for?
Look, I'm more worried about you.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
That's him.
Get him. Never mind. Okay, let's see what this skirmish has for me. Well, it looks like it was Bandit versus Cumin at first. Then it turned into Bandit versus Bandit.
Yeah.
Okay. They're probably asleep. Alright, where's my sleeping place? Here it is. Hey, you. I found Jakey.
I found Jakey, and I know what Hagen is planning.
Spit it out then.
Zul plans to raid Samapesh, and he wants to lead the attack himself.
I see. And what about that treacherous little bastard?
I let him go.
What? Are you out of your mind? That little fucker nearly got us all killed.
Well, I couldn't see. Like, nah, I'm just joking.
Easy. I'm having you on. Of course I got rid of Jakey.
Well, you can keep those kind of stupid jokes to yourself. Even I don't joke about the dead. Saddle up now. We'll ride to Samapesh right away.
Before we go, Jakey told me another interesting thing.
Oh? What's that?
He said you were moaning about Sir Radzig and saying you'd rather leave here.
Come on, Henry. You know how it is. I like to complain.
I don't think...
No, of course. But Jakey told Hagen about it, and Hagen is planning to bribe you.
Is that so?
I assume, if it comes to it, that you'll remember your oath to Sir Radzig.
What'd you take me for? I might have lost all my property, but I'm still a knight.
What I take you for is a subject I won't get into. But in case your knightly honour isn't enough, let me remind you that Sir Radzig knows all about it. And if anything untoward happens...
All right, Henry, I'm no fool. Don't betray Radzig. Got it. I'm not such a bastard as you seem to think. At least I hope I'm not.
All right, let's go.
Oh, shit. Is he floating?
There they are. I can see Zul's colours. It seems they want a parlay, sir.
Parlay, eh? Right then. Let's parlay.
Okay.
God be with you, Sir Kuno.
My respects, Sir Hagen.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure since the siege of Lansenbach, wasn't it?
An age ago that was. In those days we fought under the same banner.
We did. And even today, we may yet part friends. After all, my quarrel is not with you, but with Kobila.
The thing is, your quarrel with Lord Kobila is my affair, since he tasked me with keeping order in his lands.
Yep.
And you, Hagen, you were disturbing that order.
No offense, sir, but you are just a mercenary whose main concern is keeping order in his purse. My dispute with Radzig Kobila concerns a higher ideal. Kobila shamed my family over a trifling misdemeanor. He hanged my father, razed our castle to the ground, gave our property away to his family and cronies. And for that, I demand just retribution. But you don't have to stand in my way, Kuno. I'm well aware why you serve Radzig. You owe him a favor.
Yep.
And from what I've heard, it's not the first time you've had to pay him back. It won't be the last either. The fact of the matter is, you fight Kobila's battles for him, and you've little or nothing to show for it.
Henry's feeling like me. He's like, oh god.
If you accept my offer, on the other hand, you can ride away from here a rich man. What do you say, sir?
Henry's like, okay, I'm making it obvious that I don't want you to do this.
You can't do it.
You're making a common mistake, Henry. There's a difference between what a man can't do and what he ought not to do. In this case, the difference is the size of Hagen's offer.
I'm like, for your honor?
Have you no honor at all? To sell yourself to the highest bidder?
The only bidder. Radzig never offered me a groschen.
Because you owe him a favor.
And this is the third time I've had to pay him back. My conscience is clean.
Tell me, Kuno, what do you think makes a good mercenary?
If I knew that, I'd have a marble palace in Florence. I'd sit all day on a golden throne, drinking wine. But I suppose for a start,
he should be skilled in warfare.
Oh, that's how you see it. But what about those who enlist your service? What they value is loyalty and fulfilling your duty. A mercenary who turns after coin like a vane after the wind isn't worth his salt.
An eloquent speech, but like I said, I've paid Radzig back quite enough. So if you don't mind, I'll take that pile of coin and fuck off.
And then what? Do you think anyone will ever hire you again after they hear of this?
With that much money, I won't have to worry about that for a while. Anyway, everyone will understand how things really stand.
Do you really think Sir Radzig and others like him will share your interpretation of mercenaries' honor? Not a chance. Everyone will see you for the swindler and turncoat you are, and Sir Radzig and I will make damn sure you won't come out of this smelling of roses.
Are you threatening me?
I am.
Call it what you like.
Fine. It seems you have learned something after all.
You'll stay then?
Obviously.
Well, it didn't seem so obvious to me.
Come on now, Henry. Don't take offense. And let's go and deal with Hagen.
All right.
It's true, Sir Hagen. This is not the first time I've paid Radzig back. Nor will it be the last. But then, he did save my neck from the noose. So I'll be long beholden to him. I'll make no bargain with you. But I will take your silver.
You would fight me? You're a damn fool.
I've no wish to fight, but neither do you. Otherwise you wouldn't have tried to buy me off. So it seems that we're evenly matched. Let's see who fortune favors.
So be it.
Let's do this thing. Come on. Damn it. I was able to take out, what, 2, 3? Alright, we'll run on this side.
Go.
Okay. No one died, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I make 7.
Well, that's that. Good work, lads.
Ha ha! Whoresons!
Well, now it's time for a drink.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I can take anything from you. It's a shame. Alright. Like 700. Now you. Golden spurs. House of Zol stuff. Let's see. I don't care about that. Now that's got better. Zol arm plate. Zol leg plate. Right. Okay. Nothing good. 6,000 groschen. Damn. Talk about a payday. All right. Yep, that's... Okay, well. We gotta report to Sir Radzig.
Yeah.
But I am going to do that real quick.
Yeah.
Trying to be super careful. Okay. Sir Radzig.
God bless you. What troubles you?
The problem with Zol is
Sir,
solved.
we got rid of Zul.
Zul, my bad.
Finally, some good news. Tell me all about it.
We caught up with Hagen in the fields near Merhoyed, and there was a skirmish.
Kuno tried to betray you.
But before that, Hagen tried to bribe Kuno.
Tell me, how did you persuade Kuno to stay on our side?
You're assuming Kuno would have gone for Hagen's offer?
I'm quite certain he gave it some thought. Considering I don't pay him a single groschen, probably quite a lot of thought.
You're quite right.
So, how did you persuade him?
I simply appealed to his honor, sir.
Simply. Knowing Kuno, I'd say it would be simpler to persuade the devil to go to church on Sunday.
That's not far off the mark. But maybe he's not that bad after all. In the end, he did stay and fight for you.
Any losses on our side? Kuno's men? How did they fare?
We were fortunate. Everyone survived, including Kuno.
That's how it should be.
Yep.
Anyway, you deserve a reward for your efforts. And thank you, Henry. Once again, I'm beholden to you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
I mean, true, nothing much gets done without me. I kind of want to do it, but you know.
Thank you, sir. But I'm sure you'd have managed without me.
Don't be so modest, lad. Since that catastrophe at Skalitz, I don't have many people left that I can rely on. Best go and rest now.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Farewell.
800 groschen. Ooh. We got 13k. That's gonna be good. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Dougal's out of here.